Welcome back to Good Day State Line. The next stop on the GDS Holiday Gift Guide is J.R. Kortman. We were hanging out with Doc inside this amazing store. Hello.
Hey.
So happy to be here. I love coming in here because you could, how many hours do you think you could stay in here trying to figure out what all these things do?
I know we hear this from a lot of people. They say, and you know, people will walk through and then walk through again and say, oh, I didn't see that, or I didn't see that. And they say, boy, you could, every time you come here, you can find something different. It didn't start out that way, but this store has grown and it has evolved into this. And a lot of it is just from the fact that my partner and I are thing people, and we like cool things. And most everything we buy in here, we buy with the idea that we wouldn't mind taking it home. You know, we wanted it for ourselves. And that's actually how we kind of described the store when we were getting money originally from the banker. We said it would be a gift shop where you can find something for yourself. So that kind of helped sell it, I guess. So.
Yeah, how many years have you been in downtown Rockford?
Okay, we started our 36th year at the end of November of this year. So yeah, we're in our 36th year. We've seen a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot we haven't seen that we wish we would see more, but at least we're on our way now.
And you've always been right here?
We've always been right here. As a matter of fact, there was a mall out in front of us at the time, and the only thing missing was a tumbleweed rolling down the street. So a lot has changed, you know, so we have a new hotel, and you know, the BMO's opened, and you know, there's a lot of good things that are going on that make it an exciting. The Coronato's been redone. That's been one of the most exciting things over the years. So.
It's so awesome that you've literally been here this long, though, because you cannot say that about a lot of businesses that are in downtown Rockford.
Well, yes and no. I mean, I think one of the things that we have, the advantage we have, is the fact that we are down here and we've established ourselves as a destination. Sure. And so people, our sales ratio to traffic is very high. Like if we were in a mall paying thousands of dollars a month rent, you do get a lot of traffic, but out of that traffic, how much do you are they interested in what you have? Yeah. But the people who come in here, they come here on a mission and they are looking for something. So, and we have the gallery upstairs. Yeah. So we always say explore at J.R. Kortman. And we've tried to design the store that when you walk in, it doesn't give up all its secrets at once. Right. You have to walk around and kind of discover things. Like here we are in this little alcove where the ornaments are. So it makes it a lot more interesting to shop. And there again, shopping is fun, you know, it really is, and I think somehow a lot of people have lost that because of the internet, but we've survived all that, and I think there's a lot of people who are enjoying the shopping experience. So we even work hard on having a good playlist, so we have music playing that sometimes people will come in here and say, I like to just walk around and listen to the music and look at stuff, so it's a nice thing, you know. I guess what we had discovered is that people want immediate gratification. You know, that's what the internet was supposedly providing, but you know, we were saying there's nothing more immediate than finding something that you want and walking out of the store with it. Right. You don't even have to wait for the next day to get it. You've got it in your hand, so that's immediate gratification, if anything.
Yeah, and especially when it comes to gift giving, because we are having a lot of like shipping, delivery things happening this year, but there's stuff in here for you to take home today.
And people know what they have, you know, so which is really nice. They know what it is, and it's the nicest thing is when people leave here, they'll say to us, thank you, you know, and it's like, no, it's thank you, you know, but I think they're just happy that they found something and that, you know, that they're here and could share the experience of shopping here.
Yeah, I got like a box over there of stuff I'm buying before I leave. So tell us about these ornaments, because they are so cool and they really like take your breath away when you look at the individual design on each of them.
Well, what's cool about them is that they're all hand painted, and they are hand painted on the inside using a little hooked brush. And they're done sort of backward and upside down and in layers. But I started going to China back in 1997, and they were doing this. This is an ancient craft, about 300 years old. So I saw these in China, but then I went to Paris and I went to London, and in Paris I saw the Eiffel Tower on it. In the Netherlands they had windmills on it. And I thought, well, they're landmarks, and they're having these things created by these Chinese artists for their market. And I thought, well, that's something we could do in Rockford. It's a great concept.
All right, before we go, tell me a little bit about this necklace I'm wearing.
Okay, the necklace is actually from India, and it's a cooperative of women that a company here deals with, and those are recycled wood balls. So they take wood, they carve them into balls like that, and then those are hand covered with fabric, with different fabrics. So, and you know, you can see they're sized differently. So those are all handmade, but beautiful colors. And we just discovered those. We were at the trade show in New York in August and found those, because we love things that have like sort of a craft concept to it. Handmade is really cool now. but at the same time, it looks very contemporary.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, we have a lot of that in the store, this kind of blending of folk art and also cool design. I mean, all of this is about design, and that's the theme of the store, so.
That's why you're the Center for Design.
Right, exactly.
Of course, you can find J.R. Kourtman right here on Main Street.
That's right.
In downtown Rockford and online, but you really want to come in.
So,
you got to come see this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thanks so much for letting us stop by.
Well, I'm glad you did. Thank you for coming here.
And Doc sent us home with one of these beautiful ornaments for you to win right now at GoodDayStateline.com. Coming up next, we are chatting with Tom from Smoke and Gunworks, and then it's game day with the Harlem Globetrotters. We'll be right back.
The preceding segment was sponsored by J.R. Kortman.